Alright, well, what is up, my Mediaman fans? This is the Mediaman, and I just kind of wanted to give you an update, what was going on. You probably haven't seen a video from me for over a week. I do have a couple of videos that I meant to post before what I'll let you know in just a minute. Sometimes life takes a weird twist, a weird turn that you're not expecting. So this is a story, this is a true story. This is my story. This is what happened to me this week. So on Monday, I get home probably about 5 o'clock or so. Not feeling real great, thinking I need to lay down for a little bit. And so I do. Lay down for a little bit and nothing's really getting better. You know, hear my wife washing my dog. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go help wash my dog. Love that guy, and time to get him all cleaned up. Try to help with that, and I'm feeling these pains as I'm bending down, but I figure, okay, just kind of keep going through it, then I'll go take a walk. So I took a walk down the street, about halfway. Just these super pains. I mean, just incredible pain. Whenever you go to the doctors, they ask you what how your pain is doing. It felt like an 8. I mean, I don't really know what an 8 or 9. Does that mean you're missing an arm? I'm not sure, but just a lot of pain. So I go back home, and you know, I say, "Hun, I'm not feeling that great." You know, she said, "Well, you know, how is it? A lot of pain? Is it a little?" And I said, "It's the big bad." So just to kind of give you a background of what the big bad is, every 6 months to a year, sometimes it's a year, I get this extreme pain that sends me to the ER. But every year, the doctor looks at me and says, "I have no idea what is going on," and sends me back. You know, gives me pain medication. You know, they've done different things to try and figure out what it is. You know, stuck stuff in different places. They should never have stuff stuck in them. I don't know, but so just, you know, poke and prod, and then, you know, well, he's okay now. He's feeling much better. He can go home now. In fact, last year they stuck a tube down my throat and got any bit of blockage in my intestines out, and that was that. So I'm thinking this is going to be the same thing. You know, we're going to go, but I figured I was in so much pain, I needed to go. So I get to this hospital, and it is super packed, right? I mean, just ridiculous. There's so many people. I mean, it felt like, I'm not saying this is true, but it felt like you couldn't see the end of them. So I'm like, I'm feeling horrible already. Just, ugh. And, so, you know, I'm waiting what seems like hours on end. You know, they get my name and all that, and I'm just waiting and waiting. You know, with what's getting to be a 9 to me. I mean, yes, it's that much. It felt like that much pain to me. You know, different people are different. It depends on your pain threshold. I have a pretty decent pain threshold, but I wouldn't say, you know, I'm one of those guys that has like an extreme pain threshold, but I have a decent one. And so I'm at about a 9, and all of a sudden I just hurl. I don't want to be gross, but you know, I wind up throwing up, and let me tell you, if you're ever waiting, that is a good way to get the doctors and other people to pay attention to you and get you in there right away. So they did that. They got me in there pretty quick for the amount of people. I think I leapfrogged some people just because they could tell I really wasn't doing well. So they, you know, did their tests and all that stuff, and doctor comes back. Well, one of the doctors comes back and says, we want to do a red blood test, and the whole time I'm thinking, just give me some drugs, give me some good drugs, because I'm in a lot of pain. Give me some morphine, give me whatever you call it now. They've seem to change the name every time I go. I don't care, just give me something. So, but they're doing some blood tests, they're doing some other things. Finally, they get me on some Dilaudid, I believe it is, but and then they do a CAT scan. And, of course, well, there's nothing there. I'm thinking, great. Here we go again. This doctor comes, and by the way, his name is Dr. Redwine. I know, isn't that awesome? But he comes up and he says, so your red blood count looks really bad. Actually, I'm sorry. I hadn't met him yet. Actually, what happened is this other doctor, I believe his name is Dr. Lee, said your red cell doesn't look that great, and it hasn't changed. They did 2 blood tests and it looks the same. So I'm going to call the surgery doctor. And I said, oh, okay, surgery, great. That's what you want to hear, right? And at this point, I've never had surgery. I've needed it, but I've never had it. So, now it seems like a few hours later. It may have been sooner, it may have been later. I don't really know. A doctor comes in and says, your red cell doesn't look that great, and this could be this could be problematic. It probably means you have some sort of tumor. It's something going on that the CAT scan didn't pick up, because again, the CAT scan came clean. I believe I told you that. It came out clean when they did the CAT scan. It's the blood work that gave them the red flag. So he said, I'm going to try and not basically cut you open. There's other ways to do it, but if I have to, is it okay if I cut you open? I'm like, whatever. I've been dealing with this for 6 years or longer, probably closer to 10. It gets blurry after a while. So yeah, I mean, if cut me open if you want, as long as I'm asleep, do whatever, do what you got to do. So next thing you know, I'm still in the OR. I haven't gotten a room yet or anything like that. And he said, we're going to operate. And I said, okay. He said, it'll be a few hours. So I said, okay, well, is there time for my wife had left at that point. Is there time for my wife to get there? And he goes, well, what time? I said, about 9. He goes, no, we got to operate sooner than that. So my wife, being the wonderful woman she is, she rushes as soon as she can, gets there barely in enough time, but, she was there for me. And they wheel me through, put the gas mask on. Next thing you know, I'm awake. I've got things sticking out of everywhere. You know how it is if you've ever been in the hospital for anything, really. And, I'm half out of it and half, kind of paying attention. And the doctor says, we caught 2 tumors. A few tumors. I don't remember if it was a couple or more than that. And they were, he called them a certain tumor. I don't remember. But the thing that I caught is he said that they were cancer stage 2. So, thankfully he caught them, and he said, we got them, they should be okay, but obviously you need to be here from between 3 to 5 days. Well, it took me 6 days to finally be able to eat. When they put you in the hospital for something like this, they basically go through stages. Can he have liquid? Because I was there for about 2-3 days without having any kind of food at all. And then finally they're like, okay, we'll give him liquid, and then we'll give him full liquid. Full liquid is basically you can have pudding and some other stuff. And after full liquid, if you can eat solids, if you can handle solids, then we'll when he has a movement, he can go home. So, on day 5 that night, they tried to give me some solids, and and it made me not feel so great, so I stayed another day. So I've been in the hospital for 6 days, just got out today, and wanted to put out a video, just, you know, almost just kind of an audio. I apologize, I'm not really playing, I'm too focused right now. Kind of about what's going on. There's still some testing. I don't know if they got all the cancer, if there's more cancer in there. I'm not 100% positive. I didn't have to have chemotherapy yet because they haven't, you know, it was a few tumors and he took them out, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. I'll try to keep you guys, give you knowledge as far as what's going on when it comes to that, and but it's kind of what's going on in my life, what's going on with, you know, Mediaman is so I will post those, so you will have those videos. But I wanted to let you know, hey, you know, if you pray for me. If you don't, I don't know, whatever it is you do, I certainly could use your support. Not gonna lie, it's a little scary. Some people have probably been through this before. Some people, this is probably easy. You know, maybe they're going through cancer stage 5 or something like that, I don't know, but this is new to me. So you know, I do believe God will take care of me, and I do believe God will take care of my family. But again, I wanted to let you guys know, my my Mediaman fans, as soon as I could. So I'm gonna kind of wrap this video up because I'm tired. I'm not feeling great, I'm not gonna lie. I've always prided myself on being honest with you guys, and I'm pretty worn. It's been one heck of a week. So anyway, that's kind of what's been going on. Love y'all. Please do stay tuned. I will have some more videos out, and please do support this channel. Peace out. See you in the next video. Bye.